A couple of weeks ago, I released a baseball logo video talking about the SL League, the Southern League. Some comical logos in that league, and you guys actually really liked that video. It left a ton of comments requesting me to do a bunch of other minor leagues, and here I am. I'm going to do them all. I said that in that video, but I just wanted to reassure you guys, like, there is a ton of them. I'm going to do them. It's just going to take a while to get through because I kind of want to, do other stuff on the channel. I could probably release one of these videos every single day for the next 2 months, but I want to mix it up a little bit. So we're going to look at the EL today, which is the Eastern League, if I'm not mistaken. There are 12 teams in this league. I've ranked them 12-1, my least favorite to favorites. And there are some funny logos in here. There's some funny names. I love it. I love what these minor league baseball teams are doing. They're pretty comical. So yeah, just let me know your favorite at the end, and maybe let me know your least favorite. So let's get into this. Number 12, I've ranked let me bring it up on my computer. I've ranked the Portland Sea Dogs. So, I mean, as it's usually in my logo rankings, the ones at the bottom are pretty bad. Now, for a bottom-ranked team here, it's actually not that bad. Most of the logos in this league are actually pretty good. So the only real issue I have with this, and what's kind of brought it down to the bottom, is the message that it sends a little bit. So you've got this sea dog coming through the P, which stands for Portland, obviously, but he looks stuck. And if you want to have a logo that represents you, you probably don't want to portray that you are a team that gets stuck a lot or that you struggle or anything like that. So I don't know if I'd really go with this style of logo that kind of puts it like a negative view on the logo or the team versus a positive one. So, I mean, I'm being really specifically critical here for this one, but I mean, it does have a baseball element, which is awesome. It's got the bat in there, so it's pretty cool. Number 11, I put the Rubber Ducks, which is just alone a comical name, but and I think takes a lot away from the coolness of the team. But the logo itself kind of brings it back into coolness. The colors are awesome. I really love the colors here. That shade of blue with the yellow and the orange, and obviously with the black, look awesome. Looks to be tire tread or something along the bottom, or a feather, obviously, but it kind of looks more like a tire track to me, as well as the back of the head on the duck head. So I don't know if the logo's fine. I actually really like the logo. I like the font as well, but together they're kind of battling for attention. What's the primary point of focus here? Is it the text or is it the actual logo itself? So either make the text smaller and the head bigger, or the other way around, or just remove one of the others. So just some fighting going on there. Number 10, I put the Fighting Phils. Why is his leg shaved? It's just funny. It's like if a man wore like a skirt or something and he's just running around on heels. It's just, I don't know, it's a little comical, but at least I love the font. I love the almost the script grungy font a little bit. And you got, fist up, that's intimidating. So I like that aspect of it. It's different, it's cool, but man, those legs are giving me nightmares. Number 9, is it Bowie or Bowie Baysox? So this is a kind of a classic look, a classic modernized logo, if that makes any sense. I love the colors together. This is very San Jose Sharks colors. It's it's not really that hard to understand. There's elements in here that mean some things. I see the B in there. I like the waves on there. It's not great. It's not bad. I love the colors. Number 8, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. The Rumble Ponies, yep. That's a new one. Haven't heard that one before. I've never heard anyone call anything a Rumble Pony before, but yeah, points for uniqueness, I guess. The font loses me quite a bit. I find it really hard to read just because it's over top of the pony in the background. But the pony itself, with that kind of almost medieval mask on, it looks pretty cool. I like the colors. The colors look awesome. I don't really like that Binghamton font at the top, coming around up top, but the colors are awesome. It's mean, unique name, sure. Number 7, the Harrisburg Senators. Senators is a team that I'm used to hearing in hockey, so to see it in a baseball world is a little strange to me. But this is, I think, a good example of a typical baseball logo, something that's circular with an element inside wrapped around text. You see this all over the place. So this is kind of exactly what I expect to see in a baseball logo. In the middle, you have a logo within a logo that I really like. That H that kind of comes across, and it looks to me like that's the Columbus, based on the Columbus flag. And maybe Harrisburg is in Columbus. I don't know. I've never been to this area, so I'm just going to assume that Harrisburg is in Ohio here. Or not, yeah, I think I said Columbus, but I meant to say Ohio. But that's cool. You see the baseball coming across there, so it's got a baseball element. Thumbs up. Okay. Hold up. Hartford yard goats. Okay, yard goat. Why is it specified to be a yard goat? I don't think there's a such thing specifically as a yard goat. There's a goat. There's a mountain goat. I don't think there's a real thing called a yard goat. And if there was, that would be the lowest class of goat there is. You go with like a pasture goat or a field goat. A woodley goat, but to specifically say like yard goat, it's almost insulting, like because they're confined to a yard, they're probably on a chain or they're in a fence or something. It almost seems demeaning, or like it's a yard goat. Anyway, I actually like the logo. It's comical. It looks to be a chewed up baseball bat in his mouth. I assume that that's what it is. I like the colors. Those are typical Hartford colors to me, based on the Hartford Whalers history. So I overall, I kind of like it. Now, we have some clashing with the logo being too big and the font being basically the same size. So what's really the attention-seeking thing here? So kind of like the other logo before in the video, pick an element to be your primary element. But man, the yard goats. I can just see Mom at home watching this video, just losing her mind at yard goats. Number 5, the Erie Seawolves. This is a cool logo. I really like this a lot. Not my favorite color combination, but it looks pretty good here with that little sparkle red. I love the patch on the eye. It kind of makes him look like a pirate a little bit. And, Seawolves is a kind of a menacing name. And the swords or the sabers kind of turn into baseball bats at the other end when it crosses through or underneath the wolf's head. So I really like this one. This one's very well done. Number 4, the Altoona Curve. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. So I know what the guy below is. He's like this classic baseball pitcher or player. That's obvious. But he looks like a robber in stripes or something. He doesn't... I don't know. There's mixed vibes. I almost want to see like his arm with a ball or something, or him with a bat kind of coming back over his head, just that head and the shoulder, and it looks like a bank robber. But the name Curve is a pretty cool name. I like that. That's it makes sense for baseball. The font's cool. It's almost this metal girder style with the rivets into it, which is awesome. It's got shading and dimension. Well done. Number 3, love the colors here. New Hampshire Fisher Cats, fantastic. There's a baseball element in there with the tail kind of wrapping around, holding the baseball, which is cool. Angry claws, menacing eyes. Love the deep red in the eyes. The font is exactly a typical baseball style font. It's all contained in this big thing. Well done, very well done. Number 2, the Trenton Thunder, and colors are great. I always like blue and yellow together. The gray is kind of the tertiary color. The font is pretty awesome. I really like that. And without you can't get thunder without lightning, a little bit of lightning. So that's the baseball bat in this situation. It's he's up, he's swinging. He looks angry. He looks buff. So that's a pretty cool logo. And number 1, which probably wouldn't be number 1 on some other people's list, but I put the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And that actually exists. I know what a flying squirrel is. I've never heard of a yard goat, so at least we have an actual thing that I've heard of here. So points for that. Almost a superhero kind of pose going on, so that's cool. He's here to save the day, kind of feeling. He's got that awesome like R logo right on his chest. That I really like that. It gets the bottom of the R The leg of one of the legs of the R looks like the tail of a squirrel, so that's awesome. Colors are fantastic. He looks pissed. Awesome job. And there's no text, which is the best part for me. So thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comment section what was your favorite. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you were not subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button if you did like this video and you want me to continue the series and do them a little bit more frequently. Hit the like button to tell me that. So thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next baseball video, probably coming next week or the week after. Adios.